everyone, welcome back to another Sims 4 stop motion speed build. This is Megan, aka Simply Simmer, and today's build is inspired by How I Met Your Mother. I decided to pick this build because something happened on my channel that was wait for it, legendary, and I reached my first 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for the support so far, and I wanted to give back to you all by doing a giveaway. I'll get into the details on how to enter the giveaway later on in the video. So I kind of went fast through the start of the video with the front of the building. I really wanted to create a solid apartment exterior for this build. On some of my other builds, like The Big Bang Theory and Friends, I kind of just jumped right into the middle of the apartment because I wasn't really sure how to create the exterior. So on this build, I went ahead and built the building first, then I used the city sets from the Get Famous pack. Then I used some gray concrete for the sidewalk and black concrete for the road. I used one of the short fences to give it more texture and made it look like an actual sidewalk. And finally, I used some caution tape from the Get Famous pack as yellow lines on the road. I was actually pretty proud of how it turned out. I don't show it in the video, but if you download this build from the gallery, you'll see how I was able to make McLaren's pub to where you can walk down into it. This lot doesn't have a basement at all. I actually made McLaren's on the first floor, then I raised the terrain around it so that it created an appearance of being underground. I've seen this put into practice with walkout basements, and I think it turned out really good. So this build does include McLaren's pub, Ted, Marshall, and Lily's apartment, and the roof. I used details that were shown in Season 1. Normally when I'm doing builds, I fast forward to a clip that I want to see the background on and I pause it, but I love this show so much that I kept catching myself getting invested in the characters all over again. It's been a while since I've actually watched the show all the way through, but it's always been a big favorite of mine. I loved the way McLaren's turned out. It definitely has an Irish pub feel to it with the green walls and the wooden furniture and lots of art everywhere. It has a look to it that you instantly know that it's from How I Met Your Mother. I used a screenshot as a teaser photo on my Facebook page and got a lot of really excited comments on it. So as we're going up to the apartment, you might see a familiar build in the background. I placed this lot next to the lot that I used in my up build. Make sure to check that one out if you haven't yet. I'll make sure to link it in the description. I didn't really put too much effort into this lobby area because they never really showed it. I had to make the hallway to the apartment super skinny because of the way that the inside was structured, so I know it kind of looks a little funny, but it allows the rest to be very accurate. Okay, so at the beginning of this video, I did mention that I'd be doing a giveaway for reaching my first 1,000 subscribers. I just wanted to once again say thank you, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider hitting that big red subscribe button because it gives me serious motivation to keep producing content for you guys. Now this giveaway is going to end on April 17th, 2020, so if you're watching after that, I'm sorry to say that the giveaway has ended. But if you're watching before the 17th, I am giving away a copy of Sims 4 Discover University on PC or Mac. If you don't have the base game, I'll make sure to include that for you as well if you win. Now once you're done watching this video, go down into the description. I always have a few links in my descriptions, but the one in particular that you're going to be looking for will say Sims 4 Discover University followed by a link. It'll redirect you to a Google form where you can enter to win. I'll pick a random winner on April 18th and I'll send you an email if you won. If you don't hear from me on the 18th, make sure to subscribe and share my videos with your friends because I'll definitely be doing more giveaways in the future when I hit other big milestones. Okay, so back to the build. I've mentioned before that I love adding clutter to sim lots. This lot has 533 items on it. I put so much stuff in here and it was so much fun. As soon as I thought I had a section completely finished, I found more stuff to add, and I think the finished product turned out really awesome and so true to the show. Something I noticed when I was putting this together was that there's an insane amount of chairs in this build. I dare somebody to count the number of chairs that there are in the apartment and leave the number in the comments. I'm pretty sure it's in the double digits, so that was very surprising to me. In my Walking Dead video, I noticed the same thing. There were so many places for people to sit. I wonder if that's some kind of set design hack to make it look like it's more lived in or something. Something else that I've noticed over the years, and I really commend the creators of Sims 4 on, is the amount of details that they've started adding to the items. When Tiny Living came out, I was really impressed by the amount of texture that was put on each item. The big brown couch in the living room is from the base game, and there's not really too much texture on it, but the red chair next to it came from Tiny Living, and I love it because it's one of the many items that you can see the stitching on and each wrinkle in the pillow, and it's great. I'm excited to see what new items are coming in the future. So this next room that we're moving into is Marshall and Lily's room. This room isn't shown very much in the first season, but they do show it for a little bit in the episode where Lily and Robin are looking for a dress. There isn't too much in here, and there weren't very many shots of this room, so it's kind of a mixture of what I could see in this show and a little bit of my own creativity. So moving on to this next room, we have Ted's bedroom. His room is first seen in the pineapple incident episode when Ted wakes up next to a random girl after his wild drunken night. His room is pretty basic, but you can tell that it's a single guy who lives here. There's a lot of books in his room along with posters, and of course on his nightstand you'll see in just a second that there's a mysterious pineapple. And by the way, the secret code for the giveaway is pineapple. The last area of the apartment that we're going to be moving into is the bathroom. They have this weird space between the living room and the bathroom, and all that I could really tell was that there was a table and some artwork on the walls. I'm not really sure what this space would be used for in real life, but I'd probably just put a random table for junk here too. The bathroom doesn't really match at all. They have so much random stuff in here, like curtains around the mirror and a little side table with a few different toiletries on them. I also just noticed that I forgot to add toilet paper, so whoops. Okay, and last but not least, we're heading up to the roof. I decided to model the roof after the Slutty Pumpkin episode. I used the spooky stuff pack to make this area look like a Halloween party. And once again, you can see the balloons from the up house, so that's just a little something fun for my viewers, but nothing to do with the show. But on that note, we're about to head into the final walkthrough. Thanks again for 1,000 subscribers. I will certainly keep this content coming for you all. If you liked the video and want to see more, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so you can be the first to see my new videos when I upload them. So that just about wraps it up for this stop motion video. Make sure to leave a like and drop a comment for me to say hi to you because I love engaging with my viewers and getting to know you. Well, I'll see you all next time. Bye!